China warned the U.S. will pay the price if Pelosi visits Taiwan, and then Pelosi still visited Taiwan.
This morning over House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's trip to Asia. She visited Malaysia overnight, and there are reports she may also go to Taiwan. That could anger China, which considers the sovereign island nation to be part of its territory. Nancy Cordes is at the White House. Nancy, good morning. What do we know?
Charlotte Clymer of the Human Rights Watch, my favorite person, dude. I swear to God. What an incredible poster. Just like neoliberalism and its violent tendencies wrapped up into one ex-military veteran trans woman, okay? I mean, just perfect. Like, this person literally is the walking billboard of Lockheed Martin gets to get an A+ in LGBT plus considerations, like literally. She yas Queen Nancy Pelosi, potentially causing like global conflict. Look at this. Speaker Pelosi landing in Taiwan to support their democracy, despite repeated warnings from Xi Jinping, is exactly the kind of energy we need right now. Jinping, if you visit Taiwan, you'll be playing with fire. Pelosi, anyway. Big speaker energy, badass. Were people expecting China to start World War III? I'm done already. Like, you know, this shit's fucked up from top to bottom. You know what I mean? Like, it's gone. Like, it's done. It's just not. You know what this is not going to be fixed, right? Like, what we are living in currently, the experiences that we have currently, it just sucks. Wait, see, look, someone in the chat just said, Steven Crowder just called monkeypox the gay disease. Like, these guys are so desperate. Like, everyone is literally trying to run the same game. Oh, I'm going to say it's a gay disease. Okay. Oh, and then, you know, people are going to get mad. Ooh, we're going to get the libtards mad. And then we own them. Every day you wake up and it's just the same shit over and over again.
No.
What we know, Nate, is that the plane that had been carrying Speaker Pelosi's delegation took off from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia a couple of hours ago, but we don't know whether the speaker is on that plane. We don't know where it's headed, and she still hasn't confirmed.
China just announced live fire exercises surrounding Taiwan between Thursday and Sunday, requesting ships and flights to avoid these areas. What the fuck? Bro, China is doing so much America shit. It's not even funny. God damn it. Everyone is so America, dude. Well, yeah, they're taking the smart route, basically encircling the island once Pelosi leaves. Hope that PR stunt was worth it. Bro, this is wild. I mean, come on, this is so stupid. America is playing such a dumb game here for no good reason besides saber rattling. I mean, this is my take as well. So, Taiwan sits as such a key point for semiconductor and chip production for America, which in and of itself is one of the funniest and dumbest decisions capitalists could have made. You'd think they'd realize high-tech manufacturing is something you want to hold close. Not only that, but also, like, you could have just not rocked the boat. You know what I mean? You could have just not rocked the boat. You didn't have to fucking tilt the scales. You could have not rocked the fucking boat. Okay? You could have totally just done the thing that you've always done, which is, you know, fund the Taiwanese military, and that way you get to get a fat fucking contract out for, you know, all of your old surplus weapons that didn't get sold. You give it to the fucking Taiwanese, okay? Everybody's fucking happy. You still go along with like the one China policy, okay? Just like China is going along with it. People in Taiwan are fucking happy. 60% are like, please, just don't fuck this up, please. But no, America has to fuck everything up. Like, literally, they have to. They straight up have to. They're like, no, I can't stop myself. I love war. I love war. Just like I love the top of the hour ad break. America is like a bad dog, dude. You just like, you want to educate your dog. You love your dog. You want to make sure that this bad dog is like, you know, they learn and they're trained well and they stop biting. And then there's like a brief moment where like the dog has gotten older and you're like, finally, we got to like, you know, an older age where the dog is still chill. It's like, nah, still gonna bite you. Fuck. I can't stop myself. Bro, the world is gonna fucking collapse in like the next, I don't know, like 10 years due to how uninhabitable certain parts of the planet are gonna get as a consequence of climate change. No more agricultural production. Sea levels are fucking rising. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, I think everyone's just trying to have fun. They're just trying to do like what they love doing. You know what I mean? Like, Nancy Pelosi loves doing shit like this. I guess she just loves saber rattling. And she's like, I'm going to have fun. I'm a girl boss. Let me do it. Like, fuck you.
Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi walking down the steps of her official U.S. government airplane.
Here, before we get to this, actually, let's just watch the
that
original.
She does indeed intend to visit Taiwan. But Chinese officials once again this morning are warning her not to go. A spokeswoman there saying, quote, the U.S. side will bear the responsibility and pay the price for undermining China's sovereign security interests. There are also reports from the region that Chinese warplanes are behaving provocatively this morning, flying right along the median line in the center of the Taiwan Strait. White House officials are urging China not to overreact. Here's Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
If the speaker does.
It's so funny. They're like, come on. She's just crazy, bro. She's just crazy. Please, China. They're like, please. She's just a speaker, bro. We don't have any control over her. She's crazy. She's just crazy. You know how it is. Come on. You got a broad at home too, right? Come on. You know how they get sometimes. Like, that's literally the White House position has been, unironically, the White House position on this matter has been, we have no control over the speaker. This is not like a sanctioned thing. If she wants to go, she can, but like, understand that this is not like, we can't do anything. We can't do anything about it. Like, she can kind of go if she wants to.
Does decide to visit, and China tries to create some kind of crisis or otherwise escalate tensions, that would be entirely on Beijing.
Congressional delegations to Taiwan are not unusual. There have been several others just this year to show support for that island democracy. But it is very rare for very high-ranking U.S. officials to visit Taiwan, given the ambiguity over China's claim.
Friend of the show doesn't agree. For what it's worth, I don't believe for a second that Pelosi would be in Taiwan without Biden being cool with it. Separation of powers. Who are you? Montague? What is this? AP U.S. history? Grow up. Problem? Nancy Pelosi's policy for 30 years has basically been that we should treat China like we treat Cuba. Solution: add Mandarin subtitles to Schoolhouse Rock. Airlift DVDs to Beijing. You should see the cope and anger happening on Chinese social media. Yeah, here's the problem. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Like, maybe we shouldn't rock the boat. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm crazy. But like, here's what one thing I will tell you. You want to know how this shit is like fucking lame? Okay? Even the same globeheads aren't like chiming in talking about like Taiwanese liberation is an absolute necessity right now. Like, what is the CIA on fucking summer vacation? I am genuinely shocked that I haven't seen a million fucking globetard Twitter heads popping off, chiming in, talking about how important it is for emancipation for the Taiwanese people that, like, we have to do this. We have to wage war with China, actually. What's going on? Where are my fucking posters? Even the fucking neolibs are like, maybe we shouldn't fuck with China. Even the neolibs are like, I don't know, man. Is there a fucking reason why we're doing this? That's crazy. That is actually wild. Like, you don't even see the people. Because, like, this time it matters is usually the attitude that you get from mainstream media and everyone that loves watching mainstream media and then they're repeating those talking points on Twitter. Okay? This time it matters. It's the most important thing. It's like as though like Taiwanese people were fucking dying yesterday. You know what I mean? As though like the Chinese grip of power over Taiwan is so devastating that like they're just murdering Taiwanese people every fucking day. No, they're not. They're not. Everybody's like, please don't rock the boat. Please don't rock the boat. Please don't rock the boat. And then America's like, no, we should rock the boat. We're going to fucking rock the boat. That's the only thing I can do. Topshi. Yes. Topshi be like, Nancy, typical beach. Bet she doesn't even drink regular government water. Bet she doesn't even drink sparkling water. Oh no, Top G. That's so good. Yeah. Nancy Pelosi, typical social bitch. always trying to yap on about, always trying to go out with her girlfriends, trying to go to clubs. You know how many dicks are out in Taiwan? Millions. Oh, this is just the most brain-broken political commentary, dude. Holy shit. Same shit happened when Newt Top G went in 1997. Yeah, except do you think China in 1997 is the same as China in 2022? There's a bit of a difference in the countries that you're talking about. You know what I mean? The most critical, you just described the most critical years in Chinese contemporary history, like for their development. That's what happened in those couple decades. Okay. Wait, what did this guy say? We missed him. What? It's so sad that 2.1 million people support you. I'm gonna get timed out because the libs hate the truth. Wait, what? Come on, Lake McGroove. You sniped them, but this is like a pet. This is a good pet. This is a fun pet. I want to see what this guy has to say. Here's why I love American politics, especially when we look at foreign policy, which is universal for Americans, right? Like, foreign policy is bipartisan. But this is why I love American politics, because that's a conservative right there, okay? And he came into this chat, watched me shit on Nancy Pelosi for like the past hour, didn't understand a word I was saying, and just thought that I'm like a lib. And turned around and was like, yeah, you fucking libs, you hate the truth. Yeah, you fucking libs, you hate the truth. Like, what do you mean, brother? They tried to time me out, Lamau. Cutie Dallas 77. Well, I untimed you out, so shut the fuck up. They didn't even time you out, they banned you. Sure sound like a lib to me. You're not calling for the immediate execution of queer teachers, so fucking libtard, that's right. If we don't continue to reaffirm our commitments to Taiwan's defense, China will be emboldened to attack it. Sending Pelosi is a purely diplomatic mission. Only China is saber-rattling. What? It's a direct violation of the same policy that we have agreed to for many, many years. What the fuck are you saying right now? It is, dude, I mean, homie doesn't think America can ever do wrong. That's just it. That's just being Ameribrained. You know what I mean? You think this could cause World War III? I mean, I just don't have any faith that, like, this is...
Came to the island, and if Speaker Pelosi does indeed visit Taiwan, she'll be the first U.S. House Speaker.
Oh, he just said, bro looks like a virgin. That's all he's got. That was earlier in the morning. And then she fucking landed in Taiwan.
And in just a second here, we'll set foot on Taiwanese territory. The first time a U.S. Speaker of the House has visited Taiwan since
1997.
1997. That was
when Newt Gingrich did it, okay? It's just like the most annoying people in politics liked going to Taiwan when they're Speaker of the House, by the way. Like, absolutely the most annoying, worst fucking people.
Newt Gingrich at the time, of course, a Republican during the Clinton presidency.
Will you create a Xi Jinping is bad banner for your stream? No, because he's not. I'll create a Xi Jinping is good. Brother, I'm trying to defect. Okay, what do you mean? Did you not hear? Did you not hear what I was, preaching yesterday, dude? I'm trying to be on a fucking high-speed rail, dude. I'm just trying to, just give me that one time.
Will Ripley, he is in Taipei for us. Tell us how Taiwan has been preparing for this.
Well, they certainly haven't been telling us anything publicly on the record, reportable, and cite, that we can cite. But we have been piecing together, speaking with sources, checking information that's been in, various local media. So here's how we can kind of, we assume, we believe, based on our reporting, that this is going to go down. So we have the foreign minister, Joseph Wu, who's there greeting Speaker Pelosi right now. And then, she may do a few more informal meet and greets at the airport. But it is, almost 11 o'clock at night here. And so she'll be heading to her hotel. We believe it's a hotel right near Taipei 101, which, as you mentioned just a few minutes ago, has been lit up with a welcome message saying that Taiwan loves the U.S. And then also saying Speaker Pelosi. That would be the most public demonstration that we've seen, welcoming the speaker. Other than that, it's been radio silence from the president's office on down. Not even reporter questions are being answered by the Ministry of Defense. It was Chinese state media, unusually, that talked about the Chinese planes that may have been flying towards the median, the dividing line on the Taiwan Strait, a line that, by the way, China has never agreed to recognize. This is they don't think they can fly anywhere they want. They think that Taiwan is a province of their country, even though the communist rulers have never controlled it. But yet you have Nancy Pelosi, one of the highest level officials to visit, as you mentioned, 25 years, very long time since Newt Gingrich back in '97. Second in line to the presidency. She will be meeting with Taiwan's president tomorrow. She will be meeting with members of parliament. And we also assume she might be doing some other meetings with business leaders here as well, because, as you mentioned, the chip manufacturers, the semiconductors. She might visit some, historical sites. If she's going to be spending perhaps a full day here, there's going to be a lot of things that could happen that could make China pretty unhappy. But the big unknown is, how are they really going to show that? Are just going to get propaganda videos, which would be in bluster, which is fine.
Dude, I love when someone says, oh, they're just going to get propaganda videos as you're on CNN. Unironically, the fucking, the name of the article that this fucking video footage is featured on, the article title is U.S. Speaker, earlier in the day at least, was like China behaving belligerent, China behaving belligerently, China behaving in a belligerent manner. Carter has a pretty base take about this. I heard the plane had to land because our milkers were so big they didn't account for the fuel. Okay, stop, dude. No, we got to stop talking about Nancy Pelosi's magumbos, okay? Because every time we talk about it, it undermines the overarching message that she's like an awful person. Can you broadly reintegrate your stance on Taiwan issue? I'm getting some mixed signals, I feel. The mixed signal is, don't fucking rock the boat. Do not fucking stick your goddamn annoying ass nose and also magumbos into areas that you should not be sticking your nose into. Is that a good enough? Is that a good enough fucking analysis over the situation? Just stop. Why? Why do you gotta fuck shit up? Why you gotta fuck shit up every fucking day, dude? Every goddamn day that another Amerifat is born is another opportunity for another Amerifat who's older to fucking destroy the world for that newly born Amerifat. Like, Nancy Pelosi going in to Taiwan, okay, is a very clear-cut violation of, like, America's policy with Taiwan, which is the same as Taiwan's policy with China, which is the same as China's policy with Taiwan, is the most idiotic thing you can do as a Speaker of the House for no fucking reason. Like, literally. No reason. No reason to do this. Go solve some fucking American issues, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? No, we're back. We're back. All the same fucking neolibs who, like, despised me because they were like, Hasan loves Vladimir Putin. Hasan loves Vladimir Putin. Hasan loves Vladimir Putin. Are now fucking turning around and being like, Hasan loves Xi Jinping. Hasan is a big fan of everything that China has done. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. It's wonderful, dude. Yeah, guess what, dude? Your dad is not going to get fucking dialysis and die, okay? And part of it is because Nancy Pelosi's too busy fucking up shit in Taiwan. So have fun with that, future, okay? There you go. You're never going to be able to pay for your fucking health care. You're never going to have a meaningful job that actually offers you a meaningful living wage. Meanwhile, you'll be posting a lot from your parents' fucking home before it gets foreclosed in the inevitable economic collapse, right? So you're still in your fucking Connecticut basement, right? Posting up a storm about how much of a globe cuck you are. Meanwhile, your dad's going to get fucking fired. They're not going to be able to keep paying the mortgage. The house is going to get foreclosed on. The bank is going to own it, put it into their fucking gigantic portfolio of a million other exactly the same looking houses on the block, okay? You're going to live in a fucking shitty-ass apartment for the rest of your life. But hey, guess what, dude? You're defending Taiwanese independence. You know what I mean? It sucks. It sucks.
A rhetorical escalation is fine. What nobody wants to see, I think, Jim, is for that to evolve from a rhetorical escalation into an actual confrontation militarily or economically, frankly.
Again, there you see her now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She has arrived, greeted, as Will was saying, by the Taiwanese Foreign Minister, Joseph Wu. We should note this is not an official visit. As
the funniest part about it is that, like, you saw what the United States of America did with Ukraine. If you are if you're Taiwanese, okay, if you're Taiwanese and you watch what the fuck happened to Ukraine, understand that, like, the United States is not going to have your back, okay? They don't have their back. They don't have the backs of anybody. They just only care about, they don't even care about their own citizens, man. We're killing each other out here. In fucking Georgia, a Georgia court literally said you cannot bar weapons in a fucking concert. Like, you have to be able to bring weapons. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that happened this week. You think America gives a shit about its own citizens? No, motherfucker. Why the fuck would they care about you in Taiwan? You dumb bitch. They don't give a fuck. It's just they're going to sell more guns. You're dumb as fuck if you think they care. If you think that they're going to, like, defend Taiwan. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about Ukraine. They don't give a shit about Taiwan. They don't give a fuck.
As it were, they're treating it more like a normal visit, a congressional delegation, of which we should note there have been several, comprising both Democratic and Republican lawmakers in recent months. The difference here is that this is the Speaker of the House, third most powerful, arguably, person in the U.S. government, and that is a fact that Chinese leaders take very seriously, second in line to the presidency. We have Selena Wang in Beijing. Now that this has happened, Selena, have you seen any reaction or heard any reaction from Chinese officials or state media?
Well, we have just heard from state media that there are some PLA fighter jets that are crossing the Taiwan Straits. We have not confirmed how far they're going to take that. Of course, China has been regularly sending warplanes around Taiwan's self-declared air defense zone. So we have not confirmed where that's going to go. Most experts have been speaking to say we
and then had to correct herself. She said China's airspace. I mean Taiwan's airspace.